A blessed day to all. First and foremost, I would like to thank Father Bernard and Father Sandy for officiating today's Mass. Secondly, I would like to thank Father June and this parish for accommodating us today amidst their full schedule, and the PIM staff for making today possible. Also, I would like to thank all of you for driving all the way for Mother's send-off. I truly appreciate it. Let me begin by quoting Jamie Anderson. Grief, I learned, is really love. It's all the love you want to give but cannot give. The more you loved someone, the more you grieve. All of that unspent love gathers up in the corner of your eyes and in that part of your chest that gets empty and hollow feeling. The happiness of love turns to sadness when unspent. Grief is just love with no place to go. All my life, I have dreaded this moment. 10 years ago, I was standing at this very spot and giving a speech for my beloved father. Fast forward to today, here I am, devastated, heartbroken, lost, sad, hurt for losing my beloved mother. I feel like a helpless child who has become an orphan. If there's one thing I learned after my dad left us, it's one never gets over a loss. One just copes. I promised Mother that I will try to be strong, to be okay. This is me trying my hardest to keep myself together. I miss her. I miss us. I miss our good mornings, our good night kisses. Heck, I even miss our bickering and our arguments. I miss her mothering. How she would always remind me to pray at night. Remind us of our keys and driver's license before heading out the door. I miss hearing her say, "What are you cooking? Wow, it smells so good." I miss her coming over to the kitchen, checking out what I would be whipping up for dinner. Her text messages of her to-do and to-buy list every time we were out for errands. I can go on and on and on about what I miss, but to sum it all up, I miss her embraces, her kisses, her presence. It has been very quiet at home. The quiet is deafening. I no longer hear her TV when I wake up, nor her radio in the background while she was Facebooking on her favorite chair in our dining room. Someday, I will get used to this change. For now, I just have to take comfort in knowing that she has reunited with her beloved Victor. Time and again, Mom's friends, colleagues, and even relatives would tell her how lucky she was to have me around, keeping her company and attending to her needs. Truth be told, I was the lucky one. That's what our parish priest, Father Alex, told her when he visited her at home. I am honored and privileged to have had a chance to serve her, and take care of her. That is true in every essence. But let me tell you this, it wasn't always easy. The roller coaster of emotions alone. But let me say this, I would do it over and over again in heartbeat, without any hesitation. What a blessing it is to have been groomed and raised by my parents. My mom always taught me to be well-mannered, respectful of others, to be gracious, to love and care, to be a good daughter, and to be a devout Catholic. At an early age, she opened my eyes to experiences not every child was blessed to have. She took me on trips around the world and around the country. She always said that traveling was a great learning experience. Mom took me to her organizations, gala dinners, social events, and functions. This opened my young eyes to class and beauty. Mother was a woman of grace and elegance. She always had beautiful wardrobe, and even at her later years, still remained a stunner. No one ever believed her age. She was always well-poised and well-mannered, and was very graceful and gentle. I guess all her training from her Miss Manila days were instilled in her. She was also a hardworking executive who worked her way up and made a name for herself in the travel industry. She was very well respected and looked up to by her staff and even her peers and colleagues. She was past president of Scal Club Manila, a founding director of the Women in Travel, past president of Philippine Italian Association, just to name a few of her many organizations. She was also general manager for years of Alitalia Airlines, member of the American Society of Travel Agents, the BAR, Manila Interline Club, her Be Happy Group, the Antipolo Horticultural Society, the Kapihan Group of Beverly Hills, among others. She was many things, but she was very loyal. She loved and cared for her family and friends, and was always very thoughtful. Mom was also very religious. She would hear 3 masses a day and always had her rosary in her hand before going to bed. Mom was a proud Leo, but really, she had a sweet side that most of you will agree with and attest to. She was a loving wife, mother, daughter, sister, and aunt. To the Salonga family, your matriarch is now signing off. But I promised her that I will continue on her legacy and keep the family together, no matter what. I promised Mom that I would take care of the house, her beloved plants, and her beautiful garden. I intend to keep that promise. Mother loved plants, taking photographs, being in photos, eating good food, and having good wine. She enjoyed life and lived a full one. I am so glad I threw her surprise party before the whole world shut down. She was very happy to see her closest friends and relatives then. Mother managed to survive the pandemic unscathed. She never had COVID. We were very careful. She also survived dengue in August of 2022. This time around, she was a great fighter, She fought so hard, but her body was just tired. I wasn't ready to let go, wasn't ready to lose her. There were nights that I couldn't hide from her that I was crying. I remember her saying, "Don't be scared." I'm not scared. The Lord is with us. I would pray with her every night. Sometimes I would sing to her. We loved to talk about how lucky we were to have traveled again post-pandemic. For that, I am beyond grateful. We prayed for a miracle. In the end, I lifted her up to the Lord and asked that if and when her time came, to make her go smoothly and gently. That she did. I was with her. She was in my arms. When she took her last breath, a memory that will forever play in my mind over and over again. One day, I will be okay again. I will be able to genuinely smile again, laugh again like there's no tomorrow. I shall continue Mom's projects. I will always try my best to make her and my dad proud, like how proud I am to be called their daughter. Her one and only baby, her única hija. Thank you, Mother, for giving me the best childhood and the best of everything. Let me end by thanking all of you who have showed compassion and genuine care. I would like to apologize for not having replied yet to the countless messages of sympathies. I will someday soon get to each of those messages. Please allow me to thank my very dear friend, Dr. Regina Barbosa Santiago, for being with us from the start of Mom's journey in August 2023 until the end. I will forever be grateful for all the guidance and help you've provided. Let me also thank our angels, or so we call them now, Chip's angels, for all the assistance and for being with us during our darkest and toughest days. Salamat, ates and kuyas. Mother loved the four of you. Last but not the least, my rock, my pillar, and my strength, Dana, for being there for me and Mother. You know Mother loved you like her own and is very thankful for caring for her and loving her back. We wouldn't be able to make it without you. Thank you for all your sacrifices. We love you. To our dear friends who have been with us on our journey, thank you. Once again, thank you everyone for coming today. Mother is surely happy to see you all here. Thank you also to the titos and the titas who did the eulogies. Mother is surely grateful for your kind words. Te amo, my beautiful mom. I love you forever and always. Vaya con Dios until we meet again. Besitos y abrazos to Dad. I love you.